welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? Well, in today's video, we are going to be talking about things that our community members are seeing, experiencing, and dealing with everyday life, okay? So grab your coffee and let's get into it, all right? So this first email comes in from a community member who lives in the Czech Republic, okay? She said, I haven't been able to update much this summer due to my work schedule, but wanted to share something I have noticed that makes me see the many ways the shopping centers are preparing. So, you know those intercoms that are so common to use in Walmart and such? Well, this week, I was browsing for deals on shoes for my 3 older boys because we all know how quickly kids go through clothes and shoes. Oh boy. Yes, do I know that. She said, I wanted to be a bit ahead of some needs in the next size, and I can usually find good deals at the end of a season. For example, right now, summer wear. My 3-year-old is quite picky about his shoes, so I went on a hunt for his favorite style and had to go to 3 separate shopping centers, sort of like American malls of varied sizes. I went on different days, different times of the day, and each time they were doing an emergency check on the intercoms. I have lived here for more than 5 years, and the number of times I have heard the intercoms used for this is 0, and I heard it 3 times. Sure, it may be luck, but usually here they are good about announcing when they will be signal checks and intercom checks so as not to cause alarm. As a side note, I told you a month ago, or maybe I meant to, that since February most essential goods had risen about 40 cents. Well, this month they took another 40 cents rise. Hooray for inflation. Oh, and no more Twinkies. My normal shop is changing warehouses and has a quarter of what they normally have. Wow. Thank you. So it's nice to know what is going on in another part of the world in the Czech Republic, okay? So here is a screenshot from a community member. She said, I just got this text. Is this from the IRS or a scam? I looked at it. It looks like it's a scam. It says irs.gov. You have received tax relief in disaster situations. Status amount of $316,089 is available to claim. IR-2022-156, Tuesday, September 13th. September is National Preparedness Month. IRS urges everyone to update and secure their records to prepare now for natural disasters. Submit application and complete registration form here. It looks like a scam, but then again, it's like you never know anymore. So take a look at this and tell me what you think. So she did leave me a link, and I'll read you a little bit of the link. It said Gainesville Regional Utility customers will soon see a slight increase. If they think $800 is a slight increase, they're on something. No shite in their already costly utility bills following a split vote by the Gainesville City Commission. On Thursday, city officials voted to approve the city's near $445 million budget, which included increases in GRU electric rates by 3% and wastewater rates by 5%. The general government operating budget is approximately $154 million. They're sick. And now, if you didn't know about this, you do now. Supposedly, there's a highly contagious rabbit disease that was detected in Hartford County, which is in Connecticut. The Connecticut Department of Agriculture said rabbit hemorrhagic disease virus type 2 was found at a residence, and it is a foreign animal disease that is highly contagious. It can be deadly to domestic and wild rabbits, and the disease cannot be transmitted to from animals to humans. So I'm guessing that the next thing, if you are raising meat rabbits, they're good. I don't. Are they coming for the rabbits now? They did away with the chickens and the turkeys and the eggs and everything else. Get ready for your rabbits to go bye-bye. So this community member said that in order to save on heating costs, she's going to move a small couch into her kitchen area and enclose the area with plastic sheeting, maybe some blankets, thus using her refrigerator as a heating source, plus adding my very hot dehydrator while in use, and put a tea light heater on my stovetop and in my bathroom. I think I will use upside down crock pots instead of ceramic pots since I already have them. She said, I plan to use my central heating only when the temps get below freezing so my pipes won't freeze. That's a good way of looking at it and doing things. Wow. So here's a screenshot for you. And it says, big day today. Press conference with Secretary of Defense Milley. No more gold fringe flags equals no more Admiralty Court. Equals no more monarchy, equals no more central banks, equals no more crown, equals no more queen, equals bye-bye. Operation London Bridge, Operation Unicorn, think bigger. It's all been confirmed and it's been shut down right in front of our eyes that we are no longer under admiral law, no longer under corporation, no longer under the lizard queen, no longer slaves to the cabal system. So here's a funny one for you. Walmart, the only store that will let you check yourself out, then assume you stole it as you walk out the door. So listen to this. Community member, she wrote in and she said, I live in Gainesville, Florida, which is quite a bit of ways from me. She said my bill for July was $800. My bill for June was $701. This is talking about her electric bill. She said City of Leesburg was on Fox News. Customers had $800 power bills. People can't afford this. They gave no indication of being able to help them. Said contact Washington, D.C. because of natural gas price increases. Soon we will see cities closing down and businesses. This is unsustainable. You might want to do a video on this. It's not just Europe and UK. It made its way to Florida. Yes, I know. And then I've been hearing a lot about this, it says, be ready. Railroads are possibly striking Friday, have been working on new contracts for workers since 2019. It is not going well. Our family business today was told ore shipments are stopping as of tomorrow. Hazardous chemicals will not ship via trains either. Chlorine being one of them, which will hinder our water drinking plants. Unless the government gets in the middle, and we know how Biden works, make sure you tell your family to grab bottled water within the next few days. Shoot. And then this community member said that she, instead of paying $7.99 a pound, she's going to have the butcher cut as stew meat and save $5 a pound. Boneless sirloin tip, $2.99 a pound. That's a great deal. Wow. And then this community member wrote in and she said, I used to work in the home health industry. The utilities company was supposed to alert the agencies if they had plans for blackouts. It is imperative to be alerted due to life-saving medical equipment. Many have generators, but some do not. Most people never think about it. Scary stuff. If you ask me, many will pass away. Makes me sad thinking about all of this because it fits the agenda. Yeah, I know. And then this community member wrote in and he said, here's a cheap prep that I have used in the past when I was a kid in New York. I needed a heavy blanket to use for camping. I got a cheap but very strong moving blanket. Oh, that is a good idea. Okay. They are strong, warm, and durable. They are made to hold up. You can get them cheap at Harbor Freight. They are 8 by 12 or bigger. Just a small tip for prepping. That's a really good idea. Thank you. And then this was sent to me. Australian bank announces it will ban loans for petrol or diesel cars in order to fight climate change and encourage electric vehicles. Oh, God. And then someone got spare ribs at $2 a pound at Cash Saver in Tennessee. She said, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist either if I were you. So then here's this too. Just in, Amtrak is canceling all long distance trains starting tomorrow, fearing the impacts of the looming rail worker strike. Most Northeast Corridor trains not impacted. Wow. And then listen to this. A community member wrote in and said, a friend of my sister posted this on Facebook yesterday after she stopped there to get gas. It's at the United Dairy Farmers Gas and Convenience Store. The sign says, please see cashier for any diesel purchase, and you have to have your ID. This was in Southwest Ohio. Huh. Why do you have to show your ID to get diesel? Strange. And before I go, this email came in from a community member. She said, when you bring on a new king, there will be massive changes. The Queen's 70-year reign was biblical. When the Queen became queen, the Pope took over head of church. The Queen could only do certain things. Kings have more power. The king has England and like 17 other dynasties. The Vatican had to relieve his power back to the king. It may go back to ancient times. I thought this was very interesting. It is very interesting. Thank you. I would have never known that. Huh. All right, guys. That's it for me. I'll see you later. All right, I love you. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping. And as always, fear less. Ciao.